Happy Monday, just like that. Boom, I was almost not there, but I am here now. How you doing, everybody? Hope you've had a good weekend, an enjoyable weekend. Certainly lots going on over the weekend, and it's nice to be back outside again, right? You know, it's nice to be back outside again. A lot of happy faces out there. But just remember, social distancing is still a must. Like, I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and they said, you know, like, the pandemic's not over. It's not over, folks. So while we're back outside, we still need to be following guidelines, social distancing, wearing the mask. And if you haven't done it yet, that's still able to get the vaccine. Just go to getthevaccine.ca. And if you got questions about it, or you're not sure about some things, I always say get the information right from the horse's mouth, or the educated horse's mouth, if you will. And lambtonpublichealth.ca. You can go to their website to find out what's happening locally with cases. And if you have any questions, they will get back to you. Of course, there's lots of questions happening, so be patient. But you can just get the information from the proper source is what I say, right? I still get stuff sent to me in my inbox and stuff saying this and that and the other thing. And I've often said I don't take medical advice from a lawyer, and I don't take legal advice from a doctor, right? So you want to get the information from the proper source. This is it's certainly been an interesting time, but the light is showing up finally at the end of this really long tunnel. Listen, I want to ask you guys for some help. If you go over to my website, theshowlive.live, you can sign up for a mailing list there. And I don't send it out a lot. Probably looking at like once, maybe twice a month, you get a newsletter from me. But I'm trying to grow that, and I'm trying to grow attention to my website a little bit more than I have in the past, because there's some exciting things coming forward that I'm going to use that website for, like going live right on my website and some other stuff. So if you just like to get informed of what's happening in the community, or what's coming up on the show, or what's been on the show, and you don't want to miss out on that, simply go to theshowlive.live, and something will pop up, and you just type in your name and your email address there. And I don't share it with any of my sponsors or anything like that. So you can be rest assured that it's safe with me. Also, if you're on Twitter and Instagram, LinkedIn, it's all the same, at David Burrows. I would appreciate a follow there as well. I'm going to be utilizing my Instagram and Twitter more than I currently do. Now, my Instagram, you can expect to see just me on the bike or flying the drone, lots of different stuff, but I'm going to be using it more for what's happening on the show as well. So just some more ways to stay connected. And my goal to get to 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Now, I've changed a bit of the branding on the YouTube channel. It's not just about the show. You'll see community clips. You'll see my drone videos from Sarnia and beyond, and motorcycle cam, and some other cool stuff that I'm working on as well that will be there. So I'm at just about like 820. So I've got about 180 to go, right, to get to my goal of 1,000 subscribers. And when you do subscribe there, you're supporting that channel. And when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I get some more cool privileges from YouTube. So it's a free way to support me and the channel, and helps it grow, and allows me to create more great content for all of you as well. So again, you can just simply go to youtube.com/David Burrows. Now, I'm also live streaming now on LinkedIn. It's taken me 2 years to apply several times and finally get accepted to be able to go live. They're not just letting anybody go live on LinkedIn, not yet anyway. So I'm really excited about that. That happened about a month ago. So you will see some more business related items there on LinkedIn, but the show is there. And I'll be starting probably a new show strictly focused on businesses. So keep an eye out for that on LinkedIn. If you're on LinkedIn, make sure you give me a follow there as well. And, I didn't have everything quite ready, but I almost had everything ready. I don't know if I could ever have a perfect, broadcast. Last week, I really had struggles. I gave the wrong link to my first guest, so I had to lie. Anyway, so it was all that. So I'm not perfect, but I do want to take a moment here and say thank you to the ongoing sponsors that I have here and really appreciate them and their support as well. Let's bring them back up. There it is. Active Ears Hearing Centers, where better hearing begins with you. Thank you, Christine Fiji, for her ongoing support. Hughes Intelligence Security Specialists here in Sarnia. Huron Signs SWO, an AG event graphic company. Visit them online at askguy.ca. And family-owned restaurant, Oswald's Diner. They're not just another diner, let me tell you. Big motorcycle supporters and community supporters as well. Special Olympics and several other community organizations as well get supported by Oswald. So you can support them. They're on Plank Road, and you can see their menu online at oswalds.com. And, of course, Joe's Discount Tire, who's come on board the last few years to give us support as well. Uh-oh, here it comes. Pardon me. Where's my water? I don't have my water. We'll get through it. We'll be okay. All right, so thanks to all of our supporters there. Now, if you haven't gotten out yet to see these guys, the Western Ontario Outlaws just happened again this yesterday, Sunday. And go to westernontarioutlaws.com to get their schedule. I'm live streaming all the events, and it's every other Sunday. There'll be some Saturdays in there as well. Last year, also, myself and Jason raced against each other and against Gary and Colin Vandenheuvel from Preferred Towing. They're talking about doing that again, but I don't know. I think Gary and Colin might be a little afraid, but we'll see. They tried to accuse me of cutting wires or something, just because I had pliers in my hand. Anyway, live stream supported by Lugnut's Truck and Trailer Repair, and of course, broadcast on the Video Show Network. Lawn Tractor Racing out in Petrolia. You can come out there in a carload or on a motorcycle. $5 a person or $10 a carload. So come on out and enjoy some really family-oriented racing out there. It's a lot of fun. Everybody's very friendly. Bring your tent, set it up, just keep yourself out of the sun. But we really enjoy being able to live stream that and bring that to all of you as well. And that's thanks to Lugnut's Truck and Trailer Repair. All right, Michael Hurry is still at it. He's chopping his luscious locks and beard. So by July 15th, he did raise $7,500. So he dyed his hair blue, or Kaylin from Big Brothers Big Sisters and some others dyed his hair blue. Now the goal is to raise $15,000 by August 1st. And if he hits that goal, which is another $7,500, he will dye his beard purple. Good for you, Mike. How does your wife feel about all of this? Maybe we should interview her on the show and see what she thinks. And then August 15th is Hair Removal Day, and we'll be going live at the Refined Fool to show that off. And I think it's like whoever the highest donor gets the honor of the first cut of shaving off Mike's. Wow, you are a brave soul. Of course, Mike Hurry, recently former executive director for Big Brothers Big Sisters, but still has his heart in it, obviously, hugely. He wasn't able to climb any big mountains this recently, so I think maybe this is making up for it. Just simply go to where we got it right here. There it is. Just go to sarnia.bigbrothersbigsisters.com, and you'll see a link there for registering or donating towards this as well. And there's also a link there for some of the other fundraisers. We've got the big drop coming up again as well, and just lots of great ways that you can support Sarnia Big Brothers Big Sisters. Just good for you, Mike. That's all I got to say. All right. Well, finally, we've got an app for around here in Lambton County. Tour Ontario's Blue Coast and get rewarded. You can go to ontbluecoast.com to find out more about the program. Simply go to the App Store for Apple or the Play Store for Google. Download the app. It's totally free. And then start visiting places in Lambton County. You'll get rewarded just by visiting, and then you get rewarded for making purchases as well. And they've got some gift cards and prizes and stuff there that you can claim. So absolutely free. Why wouldn't you? And you probably learned some things around you and here in Lambton County that maybe you didn't know about before. So go do it right now. I've already got it on mine, and I got to get out and start using it myself. I've been to a couple of places, and I'm really enjoying that as well. So thanks to Mark Perrin and his team for pulling this off and getting Ontario's Blue Coast app. Go download it now and start learning about how you can get rewarded here in Lambton County. All right. Well, I am mentioning this one every week because it is very, very important, I believe, into our community. No One Stands Alone, a guide to resources and support for mental health. Deb Patel, a few weeks ago was here on the show, and we had her talk about this No One Stands Alone booklet. I've got a few of them, and you can go there and find out all the locations around Lambton County that are a guide to resources and support for mental health. This is the Sarnia Lambton edition. That's a big clue, folks. Go to noonestandsalone.ca to find out more about all the resources listed here in this book, from TellCheck to Adult Crisis and Distress Line, Family Counseling Center, Women's Interval Home, Elderly Outreach, Good Shepherd, Alzheimer's Society. It's just packed full of resources that relate to mental health and how you can get support, which is great. And I've also got, I think I mentioned before, I'd like to mention this again. She sent me her book here, I'm Still Your Mom, from Deb Patel, and she tells her story quite well in there. I haven't got to it yet because I've got these are the people send me books all the time. These are the books I've got to get through. So anyway, noonestandsalone.ca to find out more about that. I will say books that I've been sent, as you can see, I've got to get through. I do lots of reading. I really enjoy reading. But as you know, I enjoy my drone as well, and I like to follow ships. So I actually went online and I purchased these. One's a binded and one's paperback. But know your ships. And I'm working at getting the folks from this book and this site. Like, look at this. This is so detailed about all the ships in that many pass us by here. So all the Great Lakes, and it's just very well put together. Lots of pictures. Right, maps, everything. So that's coming up in the future. Looking forward to that as well. All right. Well, we're going to go out into the community now and talk with some folks from Talk for Tamara. Their third annual volleyball tournament is finally coming back to light in larger form. And Talk for Tamara is to create awareness for suicide prevention and mental health in our community as well. And we're going to go talk to Lori Lumley and Kelly Steeves right now. Take a look. All right, joining us now, Talk for Tamara, as we talked about. Their third annual volleyball tournament is coming up. We're going to talk about that. Welcome to Kelly Steeves and Lori Lumley. Thanks for being here, ladies.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us, David.
You're welcome. Well, nice to have you back, really. I guess we kind of missed the volleyball tournament because of that, what was that COVID thing?
Yeah,
you know?
COVID thing.
Right. So good to have you back here, and nice to see this is happening. So Kelly, we'll start with you. Fill us in on what's going on.
Oh, hi. Okay. Well, hi, everyone. I'm part of the Talk for Tamara committee. Our mission statement, of course, is to raise funds in support of education for youth and mental health and suicide prevention. Lori Lumley's daughter, we tragically lost her at the age of 17. So Tamara was an all-around gifted athlete. She figure skated with the Point Edward Skating Club since the age of 11. She remained competitive for years and actually became an Ontario provincial champion. So on behalf of Talk for Tamara and what we're trying to do and make a difference in the community, we thank you all for listening today. And we just want to tell you a little bit about our third annual youth volleyball tournament that's going to be held August 21st and 22nd out at Valley X.
Yeah, this is like a signature event. I think the last time was a couple of years ago when I talked to you and I came out there, and you really had quite a turnout for this.
Yes, the youth are very much involved. They want to be a part of it. They want to keep Tamara's legacy going. We had 100 youth last year due to the COVID restrictions. Mm-hmm. So we were only allowed so many. So far, we have 150 players for this upcoming tournament, and we still have a few spots left.
It sounds like lots of support out there, Lori, and that's got to be good for you to see and to bring this to life with that many people coming out.
Yes, it's wonderful, and it's good to see all the youth come together and support TFT and Talk for Tamara.
Yeah, it's great. It's great for all these kids because a lot of them, many of the teams that are involved, they were friends of Tamara. It's a great opportunity for them to get together in a nice, safe, social setting for them to keep her legacy and her spirit alive and remind everyone, we're here to help and we're trying to make a difference in our community.
Yeah, and a difference you are making because I have talked rumblings, I guess, if you will, from others that have participated, and of course local organizations as well that support what you're doing as well. Sponsorships, are people coming on board to support this as well as far as local business?
Yes.
Yeah, do you want to? We have quite a few. We have gold, silver, and bronze levels.
Yeah, go through them. Let's let people
Yes.
know who's out there.
Who's already sponsored?
Yeah.
Luna's sponsored bronze. The Carpenters Union is sponsored. Exit Realty is sponsored. Sarnia Storage is sponsored.
There's so many. I hope we're not going to miss anybody.
We're going to miss some. I know it. Satara has sponsored.
Yeah.
John's Restaurant. We still have sponsors coming in.
Yeah, there's a long list there, and it's okay if you don't get to all of them. They'll understand that. But I know we like to recognize those sponsors, but I think deep down, all of us at some way are affected by mental health and suicide prevention, and it just all kind of links together, right? Talking about that, you're going to have some vendors at this event as well?
We're going to have suicide prevention there. They're going to put up a booth for both days. So they'll be handing out the hope bracelets and any other literature they may have. Yeah. We usually always have Talk for Tamara apparel for sale, which the kids love.
Right.
Yeah, and I think, the pandemic has been so hard, not only in our community, worldwide. Our youth have been so tragically affected by it all. Early on in the pandemic, Talk for Tamara did donate $10,000 to St. Clair Child and Youth, and they were able to purchase laptops for the counselors to be able to work from home, to reach out to those youth who were really in need. When we spoke with Craig McKenzie at St. Clair Child and Youth, some of the stats he shared with us were very alarming, heartbreaking, and maybe, Lori, you can touch a little bit about what Craig had to say about that.
What he said was the pandemic has a huge increase. They're presenting 32% increase in eating disorders. There's a 54% increase in youth that have experienced sexual abuse overall. They're seeing more complex emotional issues, increased anxiety, more significant problems at home, with increased rates of domestic violence, substance abuse, and economic pressures. Families are experiencing more stressors with fewer supports in their lives. As a result, the clients are coming through the front doors, have more complex issues, and require extensive treatment.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's really, really heartbreaking to listen to that. Where we're hoping these funds raised from this tournament are going to go towards is, again, to the St. Clair Child and Youth, to training those counselors that require more intensive. They require it's more complex issues. So they're looking at more intensive treatment. So that's where we're hoping the funding will go towards, as well as the suicide prevention and their Safe Talk initiatives. So really hoping that Talk for Tamara can do a kind of a right grassroots kind of help and really make a difference in some of these children's lives.
It is alarming and heartbreaking. If there was another word to describe it, I don't know what it would be. But and I've had those similar conversations with Craig McKenzie and other organizations here in town that support youth. And it really has enhanced the already existing problem with the pandemic and everything going along with that. The conversations are important, though, right? I mean, to be able to talk about it, to stomp out stigma and everything that surrounds mental health and suicide. Do we hear those conversations the day of the event, or people just kind of just happy to be there supporting each other and hopefully being able to hug each other this year?
I think it's just to get everyone together and have a great time, and just have a great time. Yeah. We're not out there to really preach. Suicide prevention will be there to help with that part.
Yeah.
It's mostly getting all the youth together and having a great time. We've heard the last 2 summers that it was the best day of their summer both years in a row.
Yeah, they're really, really nice. You know, we can't thank Valley Axe enough. The ownership out there has been so supportive. Their daughter, Lily, was a friend of Tamara's. So Lily is really instrumental on getting the youth all, you know, getting them all excited, getting them all signed up. She's just been fantastic to deal with. You know, out there at their complex, there is a snack bar. You know, even if you're not going to be involved playing volleyball, certainly come on out and cheer the teams on. Be out there to support a fabulous cause. There's, you know, a snack bar. There's also a Valley Axe tourney going on the same day. So there's lots of excitement out there. So really great to just get the community together with our kids.
All right, I got a question for you now. Do I got to be any good at this volleyball thing to play, or do I just gotta? Could I be the guy like standing in the corner going, "Please don't send it to me"?
It's strictly recreational.
Yeah, okay.
It's not a competitive tournament at all. It's just to get the youth together, have some fun, and hopefully raise some money for St. Clair Child and Youth and Suicide Prevention.
Yeah, a great way to do it. Do you have a goal in mind of a number you're trying to reach?
We haven't really come to that. We're just hoping to raise as much as we can.
Just as much as you can.
Yeah, and so the cost is $30 per person. With that, that's entry into the tournament. They get a T-shirt, and I think they're guaranteed how many games?
Definitely 3, and then see where you go from there.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. And how do they, we'll post this on my Facebook page after, but how do they reach out and sign up?
They can go on Talk for Tamara Facebook page and inbox, or they can email talkfortamara@gmail.com.
Okay. Very good. We'll share that with everybody. Well, thank you both so much, really, for being here and
Thanks, Dave.
doing this work in the community, because it's really important. It's really important.
It really is. We can't thank you enough for having us on and hoping we can help to make just a small difference.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime we can make this work. Any final thoughts or words you want to put out there before I let you go?
I just want to let you know how we were formed, just briefly. You know, Tamara's skating coach from the Point Edward skating organization. She had this idea that we needed to talk for Tamara because she no longer could, nor could she when she was with us. Mm-hmm. So a group of moms that we were friends with Lori, our children were friends with Tamara, formed a really strong committee. Now we're up to 9 committee members, and we're dedicated to making a difference.
Well, you're doing it. Thank you so much, both, for being here, and all the best on the success of the tournament. And we'll have you back after that for a follow up and just to give updates on where you're going to spend all that money you're going to make for mental health.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, thanks again, Dave.
You're welcome. All right, Lori and Kelly, thank you so much for your time here today and putting together this very important event in our community. One more time, it's Talk for Tamara, the 3rd annual Youth Recreational Beach Volleyball Tournament on August 21st and 22nd. The links will be on our Facebook page as to where you can go and get signed up. Like Lori mentioned there, just go to Talk for Tamara on Facebook and send them a message and get you signed up. Sounds like a lot of fun. Thanks again, ladies, and I wish you the best of success on the tournament. All right, now we're going to go out to talk to a member from the committee of Captain Kid Days. I know we had them here a few weeks ago, but we've got some updates on what's happening with the Scavenger Hunt. Movie night's been announced, where you can watch that, what the movie's going to be, and a special Bad Dog event. Let's go talk now with Ashley Robbins. All right, well, joining us now from the Captain Kid Day committee, once again, Ashley Robbins. Thanks for being here, Ashley.
Thank you for having me again.
Yeah, it's good to have you back because last time we had lots to talk about. You guys were kind of teasing me a little bit about some stuff you wouldn't tell me, so we're going to get to some of that today, right? What's happening with Captain Kid Days?
Well, our first event, we have our movie night on Wednesday, the 28th.
Right.
It's always usually in CAP, but this year it's at the Corunna Legion.
Perfect.
So what we worked on is we have pods. And you can have 6 people in a pod, and you have to pre-register for a pod.
Oh, okay.
So
where do people go to register for that?
They go to register on our Facebook page. There's a link. and they're filling up really fast. So
yeah, I bet people are probably really excited to get back to Captain Kid days, at least sort of like normal.
yeah. And we have a really fun movie. It's Raya and the Last Dragon. So Main Street is our sponsor for that. And they provide the screen and the licensing for the movie and all the snacks.
Perfect. Well, and they've been an ongoing sponsor for many years, right? So great to have them back. We've got quite a few sponsors. That's a familiar face up there. We've got Ashley Robbins as one of the sponsors, Rustic Scoops, Main Street, and of course, like you said, the Corunna Legion in there. Well, that's great, and everybody will be excited to see the movie. What else is happening? What's new?
So then we also are doing a scavenger hunt. We did it last year. It's powered by Goose Chase, which is an app. And so last year we had one scavenger hunt. This year we're doing two.
Okay.
The first one is Corunna Tourism. So you will go around Corunna and take pictures with your missions, and you're stamping your passport. Okay. Once you complete all your missions, you head on down to Rustic Scoops, which is the last mission, and participant gets a free soft-serve ice cream cone. There's also a surprise at the Corunna Legion when you stop there. Then we have the little adventures. So ones, you can do it in your yard, you can do it in your neighborhood, and then same thing, Rustic Scoops will have a free ice cream cone for a participant when they're done.
I want to do it just for the ice cream. I'm just happy to get ice cream. Right? Yeah, that's great. That's great to have the support from the sponsors there as well. And the scavenger hunts still, everybody's, I don't care what age you are, scavenger hunts are just fun, right? To kind of, and you probably learn some things about your community you didn't know before. Yeah,
and it's not like your typical scavenger hunt. You take a picture, and the pictures that come in last year were just so funny and cute, and people got really creative. And we love to see that. So.
Well, that's a big part of what Captain Kid Day is all about, is getting the families out and community getting out and having some fun together. Now, you've got another event also happening with Bad Dog.
Yeah, so on Sunday afternoon, it is a non-ticketed event, and we do have a band playing. It's Wheelhouse.
Nice.
And, you don't need a ticket for that event. And that night, we have another band playing as well. So I don't think we talked about the ticket prices last time I was on here.
No, we didn't. So let's talk about that.
Okay, so there's $60 a table, and it will be like beer tickets, and you will be served at your table. So $60 gets you a table and 6 people at your table, and that is a ticketed event from 8 to 11 o'clock at night.
Oh, okay. Sort of for the big kids.
Yeah, it's for 19 plus.
Yeah, for sure. And what kind of music? What's the name of the band again? Sorry.
Wheelhouse.
And what kind of music are they?
They play like classic stuff, like I'd say classic stuff.
Yeah, nice.
Good party music.
Yeah, well, it sounds like a good time, and yourself, along with the rest of the Captain Kid Day committee members, you must have you've put a lot of thought into. Oh my goodness. Again, what are we going to do? Like last year, with the virtual broadcast, did this kind of make everybody be a little extra creative? Yeah,
like we really we've been thinking out of the box for 2 years. We love this event. We love and this year the money was going to the skate park, and we're doing it again. How can we do it this year? Yeah, because we think pretty much everyone's over a lot of the virtual stuff. So we were like, how can we do it?
Yeah. So it sounds like you're going to pull it off. And, one thing about the Corunna area for sure has always been a really, tight knit community, and they like to come out and give their support. But people outside of Corunna often attend this. I expect they'll be participating as well from, Sarnia, Brigden, and all around that as well. This is like a signature event for Corunna.
Yeah. I mean, Corunna 10 years ago when I started going to it when I lived in Sarnia. Captain Kids Day is a lot of fun, and it's a lot of fun for the kids too.
Yeah, for sure. Well, sounds great, Ashley. And, thanks to, you're one of the sponsors, Ashley Robbins, Platinum Properties EXP, Rustic Scoops in there. Thanks to Main Street Credit Union and, of course, the Corunna Legion. And I know there's a whole long list of sponsors that all together makes Captain Kid Day work. Anything else you want to add in there before I let you get back to your day?
Yeah, we just want to thank all of our sponsors. We can't do it without you. The ones we just shown are the newer ones. So we have Shell, we have Riverview Family Dental, we have Robert E. Dale Limited, Nicole Smith, Lapierre's Flowers. We just could not do this without.
It's a long list.
Yeah, it's a big list.
Yeah. Well, like I say, I know it's an important part for the community to have Captain Kid Days. So thanks to you and the committee for putting your volunteer time in as well to make sure this important event happens again. And and Bad Dog has always been an ongoing supporter as well. So it just makes total sense that you would have some party time down there with Jason and the staff.
Bad Dog sponsors us every year. We love them.
Fantastic. Well, thanks again, Ashley. I really do appreciate it. And I'm hoping I can get down there to see you guys and have a cheers and thank you in person for all your hard work. Take care.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right. Thanks again, Ashley. Really appreciate your time here. And thanks for the update. Captain Kid Day's got lots going on, as you heard there from talking with Ashley Robbins, and happening July 30th to August 1st. Of course, the movie night happening a little sooner during that week, as Ashley mentioned. So go to the Facebook page for Captain Kid Days and click on the link to get signed up for the movie night and get your tickets, your tables for the Bad Dog event in Corunna. And it's going to be a lot of fun, right? And just thanks so much to the Captain Kid Day committee for all their hard work. I know how much they put into it. I know many of the people on the committee, and I know how much it means to them. So hopefully things go very, very well. I'm sure it will. Thanks again, Ashley. All right. Well, just before we go, I want to remind everybody the motorcycles are still on the road. Yes. So watch for the motorcycles, drive aware and ride aware. And that goes for us on the motorcycles as well. We don't own the road. We've got to be patient, and we've got to be safe out there as well so that nobody gets hurt, right? We don't want to see any of that happen. Well, thanks again, everybody, for being here. I really do appreciate it every week that you come by here. It means a lot to me, and I hope you enjoy the show every week. And I will encourage you once again to go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/David Burrows, and help me get closer to my goal of 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thanks again, everybody. That's all the time I got for you this week. Have a great week and an even better weekend. I will see you next time right here on the show. Bye for now.